I feel like making something. So we're gonna make my version of chicken and dumplings. I'm only gonna use half of this because it's only gonna be me eating it, and I'm just making it for my lunches for meal prep. I got chicken tenderloins here. Gross. I'm gonna do half the package, which would be 4 good pieces. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna season that up with some salt and some pepper, and then onion powder. I got little baby red potatoes. I'm gonna wash these. I'm only gonna add half of the bag. That's enough. A bag of baby carrots. Now you can slice your own carrots if you want to. A lot of the times I do, but right now I'm looking for convenience. This is a really quick meal you could do for your whole family. Really easy. Just put it in the crock pot first thing in the morning and it'll be done by the time you get home from work. So I'm gonna put in about half of this bag. Get out of there. I do have a carrot that's been sitting in there, so I'm going to go ahead and chop this up and throw that in there too. But not with this knife because it sucks. It's not a knife. That's a knife. Lots of carrots, then an onion. So I have a whole thing of celery here, and I only need like 2 stalks of it. I'm going to chop it up and then freeze it for later. I'm gonna wash these. I know, my knife cutting skills suck. Now that I have all of my ingredients in here, I'm gonna pour in. You can do chicken broth or you can do whatever kind of broth you like. I have vegetable broth on hand, so that's what I'm going to be using. You can also add in, I want to try that better than bouillon stuff. I've never tried that, but I have not had an opportunity to do that yet. So I'm just pouring in 1. Should I do more? I'm only pouring in 1 for now. I might pour in some more later, but I think it's gonna produce its own like condensation and water. I'm gonna let this cook for 6 to 8 hours, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I make my dumplings. It's time to make the dumplings. Roughly 2 cups of flour, some salt it really good, and then butter, which doesn't look like there's a lot of butter in there, but we're gonna get it. Not 100% sure how much butter is in here, but I'm thinking it's probably about 3 tablespoons. And then I'm going to cut that together with my pastry thing. I'm just going to add a little bit of milk, just enough to make it wet or in a biscuit consistency kinda. I'm measuring with my heart here. That was probably too much. Well, actually that was kind of perfect. Here is my crock pot meal. Before I put the dumplings in here, I am actually going to take the chicken out and kind of shred it up a little bit. Now we're going to put the chicken back into the pot, stir it around. Now I'm going to add my dumplings, a little bit at a time. I just take a little bit, roll it around in my hand, and dump it in there. Make sure it gets in the water or the broth. Alright, now that we got all that in there, I'm going to let this sit for another about half an hour or so, and then we'll come back and we'll check the dumplings to see if they're done. Okay, it is done. It looks absolutely amazing. Ugh, and I'm going to give it a try, although it is super hot. Get a carrot in there. My dumplings are done. Oh, my boyfriend said that it smells delicious, although he is allergic to chicken and cannot have chicken. This is for my lunches, but he still said that it smelled delicious. So I should try this with like pork. It's so hot. Oh, this is definitely one of my favorite meals. You should really try this. This is delicious.